has the most hits for the Phillies? Folks, we got the coffee, we got the trivia, we're bringing it again. We're talking the Phillies. What do we got?
Yeah. We have who has the most hits for the Phillies? You know, it's interesting. Yesterday we were talking about the book Prophet of the Sandlots.
Yeah.
About the scout who scouted Mike Schmidt.
Yeah.
Who is on this list.
Mm-hmm.
The most hits for the Phillies. But is he the correct answer? That's what we're going to find out today. We have Richie Ashburn, Ed Delahanty, Jimmy Rollins, and Mike Schmidt as our options. Aaron, you're away. What's your guess?
I just want to know, this isn't necessarily my guess, but Ed Delahanty had sort of become a bit of a immaculate grid hero for me. Like early 1900s, MVP, Hall of Famer, MVP, maybe not MVP. He is a Hall of Famer though for the Phillies. So, most hits for the Phillies. Gee gobbly goo. Let's go with. There's a lot of guys here that are they're not like 3,000 hit members, really good players. I'm gonna go with Schmidt.
Okay, I'm going Ashburn.
Mm-hmm.
He was one of the Phillies' first real big stars.
Yeah.
So there we go. Let's see. Let's see if Tony Lucadello came through. He's the scout in the book. Reference.
Yeah.
Come on,
that's
folks.
right.
Keep up with what we're doing here. The correct answer is neither Schmidt nor Ashburn. The correct answer is Jimmy Rollins
Whoa,
with
okay.
2,306.
Mm-hmm.
Mike Schmidt is second at 2,234. Ashburn third at 2,217. And Delahanty 2,214.
Yeah.
So certainly no slouch for any of these.
Mm-hmm.
But no.
Yeah, dude, bro, Delahanty, absolute beast.
Yeah.
Beast. I just looked up his stats again because I looked at him before. Phillies, he played a year for Cleveland, so 1888 to 1903. Phillies, and then he played for the Senators. But his highest season, he hit 410.
410.
With 238 hits.
Ted Williams. Move over.
Guy stole 58 bases in 1898. I mean, absolute monster. Hit 346 for his career. His age 34 season, which was like basically his last full season, he hit 376.
Can't slow him down. Why did he retire? He felt bad for the pitchers.
Yeah, let me look it up a little bit here because
made too much money. Not getting paid enough, maybe.
Ed Delahanty. Let's go. Can you guess his nickname?
Ed Big Red.
Big Ed.
Big Ed. Hey, that was pretty darn close right there.
Big Ed. Okay, so this is really tragic though. Delahanty. It doesn't say this was tied to his. Anyway, Delahanty died as a result of falling into the Niagara River, or it's not 100% sure, or being swept over Niagara Falls after being removed from a train while intoxicated. That's tough.
Wow, cautionary tale right there.
Delahanty, yeah, don't get drunk on a train. Delahanty's younger brothers, Frank, Jim, Joe, and Tom, all played in the majors.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
What a family.
Oh yeah. So he died is why his career ended.
Oh,
So Delahanty returned to the Senators for the 1903 season. He was hitting .333 with 1 home run and 21 RBI in 42 games that year until the incident at Niagara Falls.
wow.
He was
Very sad.
apparently kicked off a train for being drunk and disorderly. It was
Okay.
apparently yeah. It's quite the story. Found his body 2 weeks later. Man, I mean, that's heavy.
We're
That's real
supposed to be
heavy.
like ringing in the weekend here.
That's heavy.
Yeah, bringing us
Hmm.
down here.
I mean, it's real life. It's real life,
Hmm.
and I still remember. You know, we played high school sports, baseball, basketball, and I remember the. I think it was kind of winter, maybe early or kind of late winter, and there were a couple kids at a really our rival high school, and was it one or two? They were in a boat and um, fell out and in a really deep lake and drowned, and it was just
Hmm.
like it was
Yeah.
really tragic. Um, we didn't know the kids really personally, but you play sports against these kids, and it's
Hmm.
like even though you don't have a personal friendship with them, it's still devastating news. So that just that brought that right back for sure. That whole
Hmm.
incident, and under whatever circumstances you want to criticize somebody for being drunk or whatever. Anytime an untimely death occurs, it's still a tragedy. So
Yeah.
we're bringing that, it's the heaviness here, but it's life, man. It's like
Hmm.
life happens, and I didn't realize this about I didn't know this happened to this player. That's wild. So
Yeah. So Ed Delahanty, folks, and but the answer to today's question was Jimmy Rollins,
not Ed. Yeah,
not Ed.
that took. I mean, we go down these old rabbit holes a
Yeah.
little bit. I mean, part of it is like, I mean, Jimmy Rollins, obviously he's got a fascinating story of his own, but like we know almost nothing about Ed Delahanty, and you just start reading
Hmm.
this stuff and you're like, man,
Yeah.
never knew. Like I didn't know. I knew he was a Hall of Famer, but I never knew he hit 410 and all. He was as dominant as he was, even in an era where guys were more prone to hit 400. It's still like
Hmm.
it's a good player.
Yeah, but this is also kind of the fun part about baseball trivia. Talking baseball is there's so much of baseball is storytelling and where these guys come from, and
Yeah.
the journey from childhood to Major League Baseball is
Hmm.
so much less of a straight line than it is for an NBA player or an NFL
Yeah.
player. Um,
Hmm.
even someone going through the minor leagues can be a bit of an adventure, and some guys go high school to pros, high school college pros, high school college, short college, like 1 year, and then you
Yeah.
just don't know.
Yeah.
Some
And
guys
like,
wash out. Then you got like the Jimmy Smith story. His teacher
hmm
retired from baseball, and then his kids that he's coaching are like, "Hey, try out," and
try
he
out.
does,
Yeah.
and he makes the team.
And then they make a movie out of it. Um,
Yeah.
but, but yeah. So we there's a guy that I mostly I became friends with later. He played at a school near us. He played in the Angels organization, and like I think like even I can't really grasp it, but like getting through the minor leagues to get to Major League Baseball, you think like, oh, they're professionals now, and it's like, it's just kind of like a paved road for them. And it like from what I've heard and what I understand talking with him about that experience is like it's like the worst baseball experience like I mean, it's like probably worse than a lot of guys. Like they go to like LSU or whatever, big programs. They have so much money. Everything's super nice, and then they go in like the deep south and they're riding buses and they're doing all this stuff, and it's like so different. I mean, and there's some strides being made to make it a better experience, but like just the minor leagues part of it by itself is insane to like listen to the stories, what people are
Mm-hmm.
eating, what like all of it's nuts. It's bonkers. So absolutely. So
Baseball
anyway,
stories. We love them. We'll be back with more baseball stories. And
tomorrow.
tomorrow we're coming at you with Cy Young winners.
All right. We'll see you then, folks.